Shalom. Shalom Yisrael. First and foremost, I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching 100% truth. Wah Barakatham to the 144,000, as well as the rest of the elect. May peace and blessings be unto your households. All right, and it's your brother Gadal from the Great Millstone Dallas branch. Excuse me. And in this quick lesson, we're just going to get into, no regrets, right? And this lesson was inspired by the Elder Kazak out there in Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi. And, he had a dream, about pretty much how we need to be, seemed like it was aimed towards younger bros, but just for in general, that should be going harder for this truth, because you never know when is the last time it's gonna be your video, the last time you're gonna go to count, the last time of anything before Esau just bust down your door, or we're not, right? So it just made me think about, matter of fact, man, I'm just putting no regrets, right? Because you want to walk in Jacob's trouble having no regrets, being confident and believing that, man, Yahweh Shai got me, man. I was doing what I was supposed to do, Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and get that Proverbs. I'm gonna start off with Proverbs chapter 14 and verse 26. It says, "The fear of Yahweh is strong is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge." So the fear of Yahweh Shai is strong confidence. And in my lessons, I love to always refer to Sirach 2, because that chapter, it tells you all about it. Just goes into the things about what fear of the Lord brings, all the good things that it brings, right? That's why it's so important, man. The fear of the Lord is the root of wisdom. Literally the first step of being accepted of Yahweh Shai, man. Right? The first step. So the fear Yahweh Shai. Because there's a reason why I bring strong confidence, because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. Out of fear, yes. Fear what? That the Lord, understanding that the Lord can destroy your ass if you don't do it. It says, "In his place shall have a place of, and his children shall have a place of refuge," right? So his children, right? Ultimately, the remnant of the nation of Israel, right? They're going to have a place of refuge in that day, Jacob's trouble, man. They're going to be good, because they're going to what? I have that Isaiah 33:6, right? "Wisdom and knowledge shall be a stability of thy times, and the fear of the Lord is his treasure," right? So the Lord really treasures those that ultimately fear him, So making sure that you fear Yahweh Shai is what you're doing. You're departing from evil to the best of your ability and doing what's asked of you, man. Doing what the Lord gifts you with, using that to ultimately its fullest, whatever it may be. And continue to go harder and harder for this truth, right? I'm going to go ahead and give Philippians chapter 2 and 12. It says, "Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now, much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling," right? So we're supposed to be working out our own salvation with fear and trembling, right? So we should not saying that we're going to be going around just like, we're terrified every single step of the way. No, right? You with you moving with fear is you doing things that is going to make the Lord happy, and try to stay far away from the things that that's going to piss the Lord off, because of the fear of what he can do to you, right? So we're supposed to work out our own salvation through fear and trembling, right? That's you working out your salvation. Is you doing the work. You have to do the work. Let's be honest. I'll just give an example. I'll say basketball for example because I like basketball. If you've been in the gym and you've been practicing shooting on a consistent basis every day in the gym, when you get in the game, guess what? You're gonna be confident as hell when you're shooting that shot because you know you've been working on it all week or months, right? You've been working on it, and now it's game time. It's like, oh yeah, this is a layup. Shooting a three, and it's a layup to you, right? But if you haven't been doing that, right, you ain't been getting them shots up like you're supposed to, guess what? You're going to be nervous. You're going to be scared to shoot that ball, right? Because you know you ain't been working on it. It's the same thing in the truth, man. If you ain't been doing the best that you can, serving Yahweh Shem Shai and fear, then guess what? When Jacob trouble pops off, you're going to be scared. You're not going to be confident like, yeah, Lord's going to take care of me because you ain't been doing what you're supposed to do. Right? We're literally going to get that scripture next. But yeah, man, it's important that you work out, man, working out that salvation. Well, no, I'm tripping. I said we're going to get that next. We literally just got in Proverbs 14. My bad. That fear of the Lord, man, bringing that strong confidence, which is that firm trust. So with you fearing Yahweh Shem Shai, you're going to do the things that are asked of you from him. If you're doing the things that are asked of you, then guess what? Hey, man, you're going to be good. You're going to be confident in that day because what you've been doing was asked of you. And we know what scripture says, like what he's going to do for those that fear him, right? He's going to take care of them. Simple as that. But, you just got to believe. Thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this 2 Peter chapter 1 and verse 10. It says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. For if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. Right? So if you're giving diligence, making haste, right? Doing what you got to do. Not just sitting here putting things off, tarrying, right? Doing what you got to do for Yahweh Shem Shai on a consistent basis to the best of your ability, right? And guess what? You're gonna be good. Giving diligence to make your calling and election sure. You're making haste. You're doing things like because we ain't got all day, right? We gotta be doing ultimately as much as possible, and it's not like the Lord tells us, oh, you need to do more just because. No, he's saying it because the Lord's saying this through the Spirit because it's for us. Right? Like I said, man, the basketball example. If you've been shooting them shots, bro, like you're gonna be confident when it comes to game time. And the truth, man, if you've been going as hard as you possibly can, even now, you're like, hey, you going hard, and we're doing it as brothers say, you do it in balance, of course. But we is in a time to go pretty hard. What you going hard is going to do for you? It's going to benefit you later because you're like, man, I gave my all. You're going to be able to say, I gave my all, no regrets. If you're not able to say that, you're like, damn, I should have listened to the brothers. Then you're done. You're cooked. Right, you're cooked if you're in that mindset when all hell break loose, man. And you don't want to be in that mindset. Do what you can now. Opportunities present themselves. Do everything that you can through the power of Spirit Yahweh Shem Shai, because this is what it first starts with. It starts with praying to Yahweh, the Lord first, to allow you to be able to do these things. And after that, actions follow. But yeah, man, you don't want to go into Jacob trouble with no regrets. Because you want to be lazy. All right? Do what you got to do. Serve Yahweh Shem Shai. Go hard for him. Because guess what? It's all going to pay off. 1 Corinthians 15 and 50. The last verse. It's like 58, I think. But yeah, man, that's all I had on my spirit. Lord willing, y'all was edified. I'm in it all by saying, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem. Rachach Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And until next time I say, Shalom, Yesharala.